E fala pessoal, aqui quem fala é o Sol. E hoje vim trazer uma live aqui, mais uma, né, de Bioshock Infinite, só que dessa vez eu estou em busca da platina, que pra quem não sabe, eu já platinei o Bioshock 1 e 2, agora eu tô indo pro terceiro aqui, eu já joguei o jogo, só que eu não terminei as DLCs ainda, eu vou terminar a última DLC, e depois disso em busca dos troféus e tudo. Então simbora, continuar baixar. Enterro dos oceanos. Continuar. Faz tanto tempo que eu não jogo que eu não lembro os botões, velho. Qual que era o botão para o mapa? Calma aí. Ativar a corrida, caminhar, ouvir gravação. É o N. Tá, boa. Ai, caralho.
Exposure frailties to me! Where'd you go? You left me with nothing!
Come on out.
Ih, caralho.
You're only going to make it worse when I find you. I know right where you
Who's there?
are.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Snipe on you.
Get out here. Your supper's getting cold.
That's it! We're done.
What up? Friendly free enterprise.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
As friends. Out for drinks once. Beer. I'm pulling the other
The law gets bribery. And I want some belly in my privy if I become a killer.
Don't want anything to do with her. She's taking control.
Porra, não dá nem tempo de pensar.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return! The value!
Who hides from the light of reason?
I heard something. Everyone wants a piece of me!
Just like you.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Just I heard you don't belong here!
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest business.
See this through! Together! Together, we'll remake the world!
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness,
You sent yourself here for a reason.
a debt,
If that's what you want to call it.
this Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Bring it the future. Clear away the debris of the past. Exploration begins inside.
Palm of my hand. Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines.
The law gets
They
right.
are very sensitive. Do yourself one favor.
Belly, my grip, vice coming down.
I may be old, but I'm not deaf.
The Lincoln crane.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
Let him fry, didn't you? Well, you won't dine on me.
Ah, Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
Criminal dealing. Balance in this direction from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
You were the worst kind. Only taking, giving nothing in return. That you were a child means nothing. We are not so entitled as we think. Come back! Heard that.
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous. Uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
I was in the war. I won these scars.
I've been outside. I get some work, but I want to get back to real life.
I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town is friendly to free enterprise.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that.
Troféu já
What security
foi.
system made that ain't got a hole or two in it. If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
Seems to me you're against the gun.
Accustomed to such strange noises.
nothing!
Music for the discerning ear. And now,
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
this little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Fox. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Honey Pie? You got a friend over? Come back! We can work this out! When can I see you again? Come back! I just want to talk is all.
Of course the buildings are being...
O jogo tá escuro pra caralho, velho.
fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Think I'm some kind of idiot. That you, honey? Come on! What are you running away for?
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
my hand. When can I see you again? Come here, baby. I ain't sore. Come back. I just want to talk is all. Come back. We can work this out. Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand. When can I see you again?
Probably a switch around here somewhere. This is gonna be noisy.
When I find you.
Stay! We may make more of you yet. Think of what we'll accomplish together.
Cadê a porra da minha arma?
Second Raider, that's you! Give me the cold shoulder. At my best. That's what I can do.
Did you give him my message?
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Spiff Rabbit. You spiff Frankie. And you leave me what? You think I don't have a family?
A rapture reminder. The water surrounding yourself a favor. Any thoughts of escape to the roof? Life down in Fontaines is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Everyone wants a piece of me! Nobody better come near you.
She's back. Come on.
How long you been two-timing?
I see what you done here. And you ain't gonna do it again. Come back! We can work this out!
Love, I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. Pay attention. Andrew Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. Trust your dad on it.
What'd you say?
Come on, lady. Let's work something out. You're not getting out of this deal that easy. That's it. We're done. That ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of. No matter.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded pride in my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
songs. They're real personal to me. They're like love letters, straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like
First, the law gets private. And once some fellas in my privy advising coming down.
Don't. Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell.
Determined, uncompromising, defiant. She wins.
It's closed. There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show you.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
You should be ashamed!
This is what happens when I snap!
First, the law against bribery. Then, there was some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Feeling hot under the collar. Stay frosty with the plasma
Daddy works, that stuff's good. Doubles of the works, but I can't get you this sleeve.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
And there's no cure for the man.
The value!
Sounded awful irregular.
Where'd they go, Kara?
Where'd you go?
I saw where you went.
It's no use. I got time for this. Relax. Is it?
Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
Hey, I know you're there.
Can you rationalize cowering?
Think about it. What do they want? What do they got to gain?
When can I see you again?
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, there comes in a first place.
Most kids think they can get away with anything.
Come back. Let's see this through.
What's that, cookie face?
Come here.
I've always been there, sweetheart.
You're not getting out of this, dear Eddie.
Ok, simbora. Pra onde eu vou agora?
Come here, hon. Right. My next I know what you're here for. You're not getting out of this deal, easy.
Give and not demand anything in return. Benefits class? Someone who wants you.
Ok, simbora.
Let's work something out. Come here, hon. We got here for you.
Somebody there?
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Out of Eve. Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain a hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could...
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
E simbora.
Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Caralho.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave, a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
those who idle shall toil.
Say it.
Something's going on. Kill your oppressor! Here I Long live Daisy!
Here I come.
Gun her down! You can't hide forever long.
Gonna hunt you down.
I heard you!
I've got you.
Come out, come out! Here I come! I'll hunt you down!
Don't think you can hide from me. Kill her. I'll kill you myself. You can't hide forever. Here I
Some weight abide neither day. Storm lingers. Find your contract.
Porter's got reassigned, all right. I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight. Gonna hunt you down. Don't think you can.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many
many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is it? Find for a foe. Watches his child bleed out in the street. How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
That thing you just picked up.
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia. Return
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicated the narrative.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever My only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
What's going on?
To arms!
Right! Oh!
Show yourself. I'll find her. Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
I heard you!
Who's out there? You can't hide forever. Come back here.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Someone's sneaking around. I can smell you. You're afeard of me. Kill your oppressor! Come out, come out. You can't hide forever, though. I'll hunt you down.
Sim, eu vou te achar primeiro, amiguinho.
You gonna answer for this, girl? Here I come! I'll find her.
Damn, Nick.
Who done this? Something's going on.
We're sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Sneaking around out there. Gonna hunt you down.
Still breathing. Who did this?
Oh, escape!
Who done this? Someone about?
Chase my own shadow. I ain't no private. Someone else can find
You and me against the world.
Who's out? Never stop playing! You can't hide forever! What? You gonna answer for this, girl? Don't worry, I got your back. No surrender!
Hunt you down!
Who's out there?
Done looking. Wasting my valuable time.
Here I come! She long gone. Ah!
You're next, you hear me?
Hey!
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Still breathing. Who did this? What's going on? Here I come! Who done this? Someone about? Still breathing. Who did this?
think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Ishu Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Numbers up.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
Can't keep running forever. Get back here. Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning. Down for the count. I know you've done it. I'll make sure nobody messes a hair on that pretty head.
Time to pay the piper, sweetheart.
Good as dead. Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out. You can't keep running forever. Come on out. Let's make What was that? Come on out. You got my full attention. The girl. Not in the mood for this hide. Now you're in the suit. They mean to make an example out of you. Your number's up.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Sweetheart. I made you a solid offer. I got what it takes.
It's Ryan's goon squad.
Never respected me.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Time's up, you goddamn twist!
Had any music, girl, you wouldn't be stuck in a run. Done here.
Who's that? I've got you covered.
There she is.
I'm on your side.
Just don't know it yet.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives, we'll go in and take them out easy.
We're not all easy targets, you get me? Show yourself. Come on out. Got my full attention.
This one's down.
Enough.
She gone? More power to you, sister.
Get out here where I can see you.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning. They're down for the count.
What's your story? Speak up.
Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around. I heard that.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out.
Who's there? Maybe Ryan got tired of footing the bill for this place.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with. Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No? Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who
say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Oh! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
And there's
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. in that room?
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere. One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.